What is up, guys? I'm Julius, and today I'll be teaching you how to create 5 cool music video effects in Adobe Premiere Pro. So this first effect, it involves using a Luma Key. I have this clip here where everything is super bright, but his shirt and his hair is kind of dark black almost. And what I like to do here is actually you can get a really trippy kind of cool look if you apply a Luma Key to this guy. Maybe put the threshold to something like 25, right? Because then it will key out him. And then you could place another clip underneath, for example this one, and it will almost make this guy look like he's made of flowers or whatever your clip underneath is. So this is like the first clip. I kind of really like this because it gives this trippy look. All right. So the next clip I'm gonna show is like how to give a person this kind of like ethereal, almost spiritual look. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate this clip like so, and on the clip above I'm gonna go to the start of it. I'm gonna click on this one, create elliptical mask, and I'm gonna create a mask around the guy which I want to look like kind of like a spirit or whatever. And once I'm at the start of my clip and I have a mask around him, I am gonna select this here, track selected mask forward, and it will automatically track the rest of him. And here we don't care about a perfect track mask because we're gonna solve some of this with feathering. All right, the tracking is done and you can see it has created all these keyframes. First thing I'm gonna do is search for the effect called color emboss and just apply that. It's under stylize and apply that to a mask clip. I'm gonna change the direction to 100, the relief to 10, and the contrast to 220. And already we get this very stylized trip kind of look. That is nice. Next up, I'm going to search for an effect called gaussian blur under blur and sharpen and just apply that. I'm going to change the blurriness to 25. This does not look very well, but we can fix this. I'm going to turn up the feather to maybe 300 to give it a smooth transition. And I'm going to turn the opacity on the mask here to 40 maybe. Now you can see we get this super cool spiritual look to our guy. I really like that. All right, so next up we're going to do some layer blending. Some very simple stuff. I'm gonna go over here to my project, right click, new item, adjustment layer. I already have one, so I'm gonna apply that on top like so. And I'm gonna search for an effect called color gradient. And it is this one I'm looking for color gradient. Apply that. I'm gonna make our color 1 something kind of warm, like orange. And this third color I'm also gonna make orange. Our color 2 and 4 I'm gonna make something cold like cyan. So now we have this kind of hot and cold, or maybe good and evil or whatever. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to change the blending mode, this one or this one, doesn't matter. I'm going to change it to soft light. We get this really cool look to an already like cool existing clip, right? I really like this. It's super simple to do. Right, on this clip I want to show a technique rather more than an effect. Something called speed ramping, where you basically change the speed with keyframes. I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna right click time remapping speed. All right, so this line represents the speed. So I want to, every time something cool happens, I kind of want to speed up the clip. So maybe here when she's raising her leg, I'm gonna select this one, pen tool, and I'm gonna click and I'm gonna go to where I want it to end. So maybe somewhere around here, right? And then I have this section, I'm gonna just draw it up like so. Maybe let's draw it to 230, that's nice. So I have this thing going on where it's speed up. But we can make this transition smooth. Just click these things and drag it out, something like that. Something like this. This is maybe something you could time to music, but I'm working without music. You can also smooth in the entry and the outro point, something like this. I kind of like it. Now we get this smooth ramping. So it speeds in, as you can see, and it speeds out, and just be subtle with this. Maybe is there anything else we could speed ramp? Maybe right here, from here, maybe let's do that. And let's speed ramp it until she does her pose thing. I'm gonna put another thick key here with my thing, and I'm gonna end one here. And this part I kind of like when she does this pose, but I don't want to wait like 4 seconds for her to do it, so I'm gonna speed it up. Again, to something pretty high. Maybe let's do 230 again. And I'm just gonna do the exact same thing. Select this one and oops. And this one. And this bad boy here. And this one. So now we get this kind of It's cool speed ramping. Take a look. That looks beautiful. That just gives some life to your video, right? Right, so the last clip I want to show is how you can maybe, I guess it's an effect, but you can kind of work like speed ramping, but it's a bit more glitchy, right? I'm gonna search for an effect called echo. So, and just apply that. And wherever you want the effect to start, you just put a keyframe. You're gonna put a keyframe on echo times seconds, number of echoes, and the echo operator. It's fine. I'm gonna go forward 5 frames, and I'm maybe gonna put the echo time to 1, and I'm gonna put the number of echoes to 2, and just change the echo operator to maximum. I'm gonna go forward another 5 frames. Just play around with this, right? I'm gonna change the echo time to 2 now, the number of echoes to 3, and the echo operator to minimum. I'm gonna go forward another 5 frames, and I'm gonna change the echo time to 3, the number of echoes to 4, and I'm gonna put this to composite in back. Actually, it doesn't really matter with the number of echoes here because it composites in back. But basically, just play around with this, get it to maybe sync up with the music or to your liking, but you get this cool thing here. And I really like it. I really like the effect echo. But anyways, that was all I had for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you did, then consider subscribing and dropping a like. And maybe even consider dropping a comment letting me know which type of tutorial you would like to see next. But anyways, take care guys. Bye bye.